Hey, New York City Reloader here again. Been talking to a bunch of you guys about the Franklin Arsenal Vibra-Prime, and I hadn't made a video on it yet, so I figured I'd go ahead and take a time and make a video so you can see how quick you can load primers. I'm sure I'm not going to be eligible to do the 100 primer challenge using a Vibra-Prime because that would be really unfair. Alright, I'll go ahead and show it to you now. So the Franklin Arsenal Vibra-Prime comes with this little gun. It's got a sticker on both sides. It's blue, just like all the other Franklin Arsenal stuff. The bottom, it has a little latch that lifts open, and there's two 1.5 volt AA batteries that go in there. You pull the trigger, and it vibrates. I'm going to go ahead and show you how it connects in a moment with the rest of the system. So here's your primer flip tray that comes with the Franklin Arsenal. Let me take it apart. And here's the textured grooves that you're used to seeing on those primer flip trays. It's hard to say sometimes. And I've got the grooves set up here. So what I'm going to do, these are the two components that come with it, the top, bottom, and the gun itself. What I'm going to do is pop some primers on here and flip it over like you would normally flip over so they're all the right side. And I'll show you how easy it is to set up in Prime. Now that I've dropped them on there, you can see that not all of them are showing brass side up. I want them all to be face down, so that would mean I have to shake a little bit. And again, just like any other of these cases, you shake a little bit, and you'll see they start to flip over. And once you've got them all flipped over, then you can put the lid on, and then you can continue from there. So now, since the primers are all flipped over, what I'm going to do is look at this cover, and this cover has a little notch in it to block primers from going down the left side or right side. This is set up for small primers over here and large primers over here. I rarely use the large primers with this, so I've got this one actually hit with a hot glue gun. But in addition to that, the Franklin Arsenal lid itself allows you to block which side you're not feeding with. Okay, snap that down, and now I'm ready to load. So now that I'm ready to load, I'm going to pick up the Vibra-Prime gun, and I'm simply going to go ahead and insert it into the Vibra-Prime. There's a little pocket on the side, a little cutout there that this simply docks with. And we'll hold it up like that. And now that I've got that done, I've got my Dillon primer tube, and there's a hole in the bottom right here. And it came with a cap and a couple other things to give it a better fit, but quite honestly, holding it myself and wiggle it into place, I get a little bit more ability to rock a little bit if a primer starts to get slow. But let me show you how it works in the grand scheme of things. Okay. What I do is I kind of bring it back like that, and I put the primer and put it at a forward angle a little bit, but not too much, because I'm going to drive how quick the primers are going to go in. I'm going to hold the button, the vibration is going to start to move it, and you're going to see those primers. Let's see if you get a better view here. I'm changing the angle so you can't really see. There you go. Once you got the right angle, they simply slide right in there. And I don't think you can load primers any quicker. Okay. So now my primer tube is filled. I can put the Dillon cap back on there. And it's filled to the top with 100. And again, there's the gun. There's the primer flip case where you flip it over, you can shake it so they're all facing the right direction. And then obviously you have your primer tube that came with your system that you'd use it with. It was a great investment, I have to tell you. Before that, I used to have 5 or 6, I think I actually may have had 10 primer tubes that I would get filled up and keep them on the bench all the time. And quite honestly, since I bought the Vibra-Prime, I haven't used anything but really one, because I can reload it so quick. And there's no big advantage to me having another one ready. It takes me about 15-20 seconds when I'm not trying to show you how to use it. Slap a primer in there, shake it a little bit, and go ahead and get the primers feeding into the system. Okay, and that's just about everything for the Franklin Arsenal Vibra-Prime. I'd recommend you get one as soon as you can. If you load primers like the rest of us do into primer tubes, it's a real good investment. I think I paid some crazy price on Amazon or on Midway. I think I got mine for like, I'd say 18, 19 bucks. I see them now at like $59. So you probably have to keep your eyes open and looking for a good price on these things, because from time to time they do drop. There's not a whole lot to the mechanism. Obviously, you know what kind of motor is in this little thing, and the fact that it uses 2 AA's. And this little flip tray is just not really much either. It works, it's good quality, and it's something you want to think about adding to your collection. I would certainly give it a big New York City Reloader thumbs up. All right, with that said, please do me a favor. Stop by the reloadersnetwork.com. Some of the greatest content creators for YouTube, BitChute, and all the other video sites that are out there related to cast bullets, firearms shooting, long distance shooting, powder coating are all there. You definitely want to check them out. They've also got a great chat room. You want to check that out and talk to some of the guys one-on-one, maybe get some questions answered, maybe if you know some stuff, answer some questions for some other people. Always good to help, have a great community with people assisting each other. With that said, there's a subscribe button. If you look over there, there's a subscribe button. I'd appreciate it if it doesn't say subscribed, that you go ahead and click it now, so that I know I've got new subscribers and people watching. You freeloaders, come on, hit the button. You're not gonna lose anything. All right, guys, we'll catch you in the flip-flop. Talk to you soon, bye.